Inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it, he can run, he can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lawrence. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Quickly complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run the option. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
On second down, just keeps firing. This time on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Gets it out fast. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs, and having that conversion.
And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Give to the single back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Peters. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a pass to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Release to the back. And that ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
That's the end of the first.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Touch pass on the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And when it's third and this long, a lot of times you sit back, play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. That last completion sets them up on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Got his man quickly. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Using his feet. Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And now a chance to pull even first and goal as we get late in the first half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
They're trailing by 18 to Ohio State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They want to just keep throwing it. Get it out on the screen. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Looking to pass on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It is good! And with that, they've taken the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's knocked down.
Really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a third and manageable situation.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about this speed by the QB on that play?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. To the air, it's Barnett. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that can hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. It's complete. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting a big TFL.
Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And that one will give them the lead.
When the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, you want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Flips it out to the back. Makes the catch and knocked down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Peters. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires Here's the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 25 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Trucks through the defender. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Breaking out the jet sweep. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Gets open down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Discards a man.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Looking left. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throw.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, this is the point of the game in the fourth quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they get him down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. First down for this offense. Calls his own number. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Now on second down. On the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. A third and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He looks that one in nicely. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're trying to get to it. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nine-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Hale. Got enough space. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Bulldogs all day with almost no let-up.
Quarterback keeps it.
They're up 14 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man in the middle. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Fast motion from the offense. They want to run this quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Reads it, fires complete. At midfield, he's got room. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And now on second down for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. A run for the quarterback. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Kansas State quick to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.